The tundra may not quite be frozen, but it's getting there as we work our way through December. The radar today, however, is clear at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Here's Sanders. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. Touchdown, Falcons! A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they got to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Go.
In motion right goes Reed.
Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And the Packers are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
Set,
For the Packers, 1st down.
10 black. Ready.
The
go.
slot man in motion right.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Falcons offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. To throw now. Here's Sanders. And that'll be incomplete. The Falcons at 9-5 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Here is 3rd and 5. Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go. Here's Sanders. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action now. Sanders. And incomplete on the deep ball. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Sanders to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Love. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
These 2 teams all tied after 1.
22 needle.
2nd and 5. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here is 3rd down and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Packers first down. First and 10.
Here's Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's another Packers first down.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The Falcons offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw is Sanders. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Robinson up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get style up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. That's taken in by Golden. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Love from the gun. That's complete to Dobbs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
Ready, ready. Set 50, green.
25-yard line.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Able to find his man, Kraft. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal
Ready,
at the
ready.
5-yard line.
Again, it's Love. Looking middle, and that's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Down.
The 3-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Touchdown, Packers! Jaden Reed from 3 yards out. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now he's going to step up and run. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. That was signaling the timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Sanders going to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the sunshine. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 94 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
45. Go.
Throwing. Love. And he is caught. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Going back to Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden, a 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Sanders. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Sanders. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Sanders. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, 32 yards. And the Falcons are back within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
You have to think to yourself, at this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play calling.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Love now. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And they are able to to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Check right.
21 yards. That's another Packers
Let's go now.
down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Quick, yellow.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play.
So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside
Here we go.
and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And it's a Packers touchdown. Savion Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Sanders to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Let's go now. Let's go, lady.
Sanders. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Falcons first down.
Sanders once more. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Packers add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw now, here's Sanders. This ball down the field for Pitts. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Kyle Pitts.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Falcons 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
We'll get this to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's second down at 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here we go.
Brings up second
Ready?
and
60
7.
red. 60 red.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Captain Ranger. Captain Ranger.
To throw is Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Kyle Pitts.
44 yards.
And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Koo now for the point after.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And after run a few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be first.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs punching it in from a yard away.
And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Sanders. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
And this is caught out for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And finally, down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Let's go. Yellow, 43.
At the 7-yard line.
Set. Put. Set.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Now Love. This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. And it's caught by Pitts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Sanders. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in. Here's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Packers. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.